Second World War was the direct result of the Paris Treaties of 1919. Through these treaties, the victorious nations forced their interest on the defeated nations. After the First World War, countries like Germany and Italy had no colonies of their own. Therefore, for enhancing their political and economic stability, these nations planned to conquer colonies and attack weak nations. In an effort to extend this policy of aggression, Italy and Germany, along with Japan, formed an alliance called the Axis powers. In order to counter this alliance, Britain, France, and China formed another alliance called Allied Powers. It was an anti-fascist alliance. When Germany, Italy, and Japan began to conquer other nations, in the initial stages, the capitalist countries like Britain and France did not try to prevent these attacks. Instead, they adopted the policy of appeasement. The best example of this appeasement policy was the Munich Treaty of 1938. Hitler put forth claims over the prosperous Sudetenland, a region of the Czechoslovakia. To discuss the issue, the representatives of Britain, France, Germany, and Italy met in the German city of Munich. Czechoslovakia was not invited into this meeting. These countries approved claim of Germany over Sudetenland without consulting Czechoslovakia. The only reasons behind pursuing this policy of appeasement was their enmity towards the communist nation, that is USSR. Britain and France believed that since the communists were the biggest enemy of the fascists, they anticipated that Hitler would attack Soviet Union in the near future. But, on contrary to their hope, there happened some extraordinary incident. In 1939, Soviet Union and Germany signed a non-aggression treaty. According to this pact, both the countries agreed not to attack each other and to partition Poland. Now, British-led Allied powers lost their hope. The Second World War actually began when Germany attacked Poland on 1st of September 1939. This prompted the Allied nations to declare war against Germany that ultimately resulted in the outbreak of the Second World War. In the initial stages of the war, the Axis powers were unstoppable. They attacked France and Britain. In 1941, Hitler attacked Soviet Union by violating the Non-Aggression Pact. The most important attack took place during the Second World War was the Pearl Harbor attack. Japan had some economic interest in this region. In 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. This directly resulted in American entry into the Second World War. It was the entry of Soviet Union and America changed the complexion of the Second World War. Until this time, Axis powers were leading, but now situation was reversed. Axis powers could not withstand the attack by Soviet Union and America, and surrendered. While trying to escape, Benito Mussolini was killed by the local partisans. Having smelled the defeat, Hitler committed suicide. During this time, Japan was still continuing its attack in the Pacific region. In order to tackle Japanese attack, the Soviet army moved towards Japan through Trans-Siberia. But, before Soviet army could reach Japan, the United States of America dropped two atom bombs named Little Boy and Fat Man on 6th of August 1945 in Hiroshima and on 9th August in Nagasaki respectively. Soon Japan surrendered. These atomic explosions killed thousands of people, lakhs of people were injured. Even today, there are many people battling against the terrible after effect of the radiation from bombing. They are called hibakusha.